It's me against the world on this LeBron Kyrie thing. It's me and Chauncey Billups against the world. We think Kyrie's out of his gourd, and you guys are all like, oh, what a great move. Let's leave LeBron in the NBA Finals, guaranteed.
You know, Doug made a really good point when he was out here that I hadn't thought about
quite yet. I didn't hear his good points. Go ahead.
You, of all people, should understand why Kyrie is doing what he's doing.
Because I left a company?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who was my LeBron? I didn't leave LeBron.
Well, at the time, I think ESPN was the leader in
well,
sports
I mean, it's
television.
as far as $8 billion a year they still make, they'd still be considered a leader.
Right. So you left that and security to come here.
Yeah,
start
I left some
new.
security.
You wanted to come out on your own, try things by yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of a loose connection there.
No, I don't think so. I think it's actually a really strong one.
No.
Yeah, I think it's true. And the more you're thinking about it, we got you.
Listen, you know I'm pro mobility.
Yeah.
I have always defended players over owners. I mean, I always tell you my story on Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant goes to the NBA and has an owner, Howard Schultz, who's worth billions. He really changes the American afternoons. We now go and have coffee at a little store, everybody in America. Our parents didn't go to a store to drink Folgers. They were at home in the kitchen. So he's worth billions, and he won't put like $20 million into an arena, like 1% of his net worth, so they move it to a town with silos. And Kevin Durant's like, what? And then they don't keep James Harden because the new rich owner doesn't want to pay a teeny salary cap tax. And so Kevin Durant looks up one day and goes, the rich guys have no loyalty to anybody. Why should I stay here in Oklahoma City?
Oh, so you're admitting now that it's for those reasons and not for Russell Westbrook?
No, but in that instance, Kevin Durant left because analytics proved he would be more efficient elsewhere instead of Westbrook. Kyrie Irving's numbers, without LeBron with him, have never been better. Like, Kyrie is leaving efficiency, a championship run guaranteed. He's leaving LeBron James.
Yeah, but you're a guy who always says, like, stats aren't everything. So maybe for Kyrie, stats aren't everything.
Well, then what? Okay, so he's getting money in Cleveland. He's getting to the championship final in Cleveland. He's getting a shoe contract, and he's winning it. What's not being satisfied?
He's not happy. He feels like he can't trust LeBron.
Oh,
LeBron reportedly tried to get him
Who can you trust?
Not many people, but for Kyrie, if he's like, hey, I've been here for a while, I've got my ring, I kind of want to go do something on my own, be my own man, be happy.
Do you trust? Do you tell your boyfriend everything?
Yeah.
Oh, you do not.
Of course I do.
You do not. I was in Peru last weekend. Didn't even tell my wife.
That's not true.
Yeah, you can't.
Not in Peru.
You can't. Nobody tells.
Yes,
LeBron's supposed to tell Kyrie every little thing.
Oh, I'm trying to get you traded? That's not a little thing.
God, you guys.
No, I think it's just that happiness is defined differently for every person. And for Kyrie, if he just wants to go do his own thing, and you've admitted to me, you think the Cavs organization is a bit of a mess.
Yesterday you said this. You said, well, you don't know. You don't want to speak for yourself. Mm-hmm. And your argument was, well, you don't know what Kyrie's dreams are.
True.
They're not to play for Memphis. I bet his dreams are get to the finals, have a shoe contract, be a star, be on the cover of the mag.
He already has a championship. He already has a great shoe deal.
So you don't, by the way, I had a really good year this year. I don't want another one?
But
like, who roots for? That's everybody.
No, it's not.
Did you have a good year with your boyfriend? Are you rooting for a breakup tomorrow?
No.
Who roots for a bad year after a great year?
You're not rooting for a bad year. You're rooting for something else to fulfill you in a different way.
I think if you told me as an NBA player, even like a star, okay, you're going to get to the finals. You play with a guy who may be the best ever, but he's actually a giver, not a taker. Your efficiency numbers are great. You have a shoe deal because, by the way, you know how you got that shoe deal now? Because you're always on TV in June playing in the finals, which is what the Nike and Adidas all want. I mean,
have you ever worked with a diva?
No. Never.
I kind of set you up for that. You know I'm not. But have you ever worked with a diva?
I've been very lucky.
I haven't got maybe not side by side, but maybe in the company there was a huge diva who just got so much of the attention and needy.
I've been lucky. I've worked with good people.
You've never worked with a diva. Now you're not telling me the truth.
No, I'm thinking about my career. No, I don't
Not
think
like on the show together, maybe, but in the company, maybe there was somebody who.
I haven't. I've never worked with a diva.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. Have you? Boom! Right back at me.
Yeah.
So you have?
Yeah.
Those jerks at NBC on that ninja show?
No. No.
First of all ninjas are divas. I mean, that's understood in the ecosystem of ninjas.
They are not divas, I'll tell you that. But no, it's frustrating sometimes when you see someone that just needs and controls everything, and you want to get away from it.
You've heard the saying, grass is always greener.
Absolutely. But let him try it. He's 25.
Kyrie's life now.
You only will learn the things you want to learn. So Kyrie maybe needs to go and experience this. Yeah. He's 25 years old. Yeah. He's not your age. Remember, you told me earlier, the only thing that you're better at than me is knowing age.
I just think, man, there's a lot of places in this league that are way worse than playing with LeBron. How about all of them except Golden State?
Well, then why isn't Carmelo there, and why isn't Chris Paul there?
I think Chris Paul thinks he can get. I will say this part is true, is that LeBron's passive aggressive. He's been cryptic in his tweets. It is. He's the opposite of Michael Jordan or Kobe, who are overly aggressive, hyper aggressive, punch teammates, almost too verbose, which is a great quality, and it can be a headache. LeBron tends to be a little more giver, a little more reluctant, a little more passive-aggressive. It's a very fair criticism of him. Mm-hmm. And by the way, there are times I like both. I'd rather you be authentic. There are times LeBron could be a little more authentic. Your best argument, and it's true, Kyrie's sitting there thinking, LeBron has a history of just bouncing around the league. I won't get stuck here. That part's legitimate, but I still contend that if LeBron left and Kyrie stayed, Kyrie would be the sympathetic figure.
In a bad organization.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be great. So there we go.
Did I get you?
Why? It's not about being right. It's not about getting each other. What do you mean, did you get me?
No, because I'm starting to see you coming to my side here. And Rob Parker and Doug Gottlieb's side. It's okay.
Listen.
You're just figuring out what's right and agreeing with all of us.
I think staying with LeBron is generally, in my opinion, it's like Tom Brady or a wide receiver. Just as long as you can play with Tom, you play with Tom.